My name is Brian Fidler, and I'm an actor, director, and teacher living in Whitehorse, Yukon. I try and be as diverse as I can. I've stage managed, I've directed, I taught. I do a lot of teaching with the MAD program. I've created my own shows. So what does acting mean to me, or why have I chosen this? I guess I feel like I haven't really chosen it. It's chosen me, and I haven't really developed any other skills in my life that are practically applicable for an adult. So I don't really have anything else that I'm really that good at, and I've always felt really lucky that I get to do the thing that I love, and I get to get paid for it. And I don't get paid very much for it, but that doesn't really matter to me so much. Yeah, so I've put a lot of things together to make a living. The puppet shows that I've been doing lately have sort of been as a result of the work that I did with a company in Nova Scotia. And I did a couple of tours of Japan with that company. And they do black light puppet theater. And I took those same principles of blacklight puppetry, which is just giving an object breath to give it life, and also just how to bring something alive, inanimate objects alive. And I took those same principles, and I've kind of made them my own thing, which is these suitcase puppet shows that I've been sort of devising for the last couple of years. And I don't even know how to really describe those shows. They're sort of, I'm not sure where they come from, but they just kind of spring out of my head. Like I put myself in the rehearsal hall and put on some music, and then I play. And that's kind of where the story ends up coming from, just from play. Just recently, in the last month, I directed a burlesque show up here. It was called Varieties, and it was kind of a variety show, burlesque show. So we had singers, dancers, a lot of beautiful women, and I did a puppet show for that. And one of the aspects of burlesque that intrigues me is sexuality, and it's how it's interpreted, and how society. What is acceptable in society and what is not acceptable, and how in a burlesque show you can get away with quite a bit. You can ask questions or throw things out there that are maybe in your everyday you're not going to be addressing those openly. So and also with puppets, I think you can do things that are not. That if two people got up on this stage and did the things that I do with these puppets in this show, I think that we might have, the show might get shut down. I don't know, but that didn't happen because it's a puppet show. So when I was creating shows for this burlesque show, when I was thinking about creating a puppet show, I got the doll head out, chopped off the body, and just kind of tried it on. I strapped a piece of like elastic around it, and I cut out part of the head so that it was so that it fit on my wrist quite well. And it's just I just like how it looks. It's so crude and so basic, and yet. Like, as soon as it comes on stage, when people see it, they're like, whoa, people have a really strong reaction, whether it's good or bad, or like, that's weird, It's like how people feel about little doll heads. It's like, it gives them a feeling. People have strong feelings about it. I don't know why.
Nice kitty, let me
Okay, this is the show that I'm working on now. It's called Fully Committed, and it's a play by Becky Mode and Mark Setlock. And it's a one-man show. It's got 37 characters, and I play all of the characters. And it's a turn on the dime character changes. So there's no costume change, nothing. It's just face and voice in order to change character. So it's a huge actor challenge for me. Because I've been doing a lot of the puppetry stuff lately, I haven't really flexed the actor muscle in a while, so I really want to just go for it. And this play is a huge challenge for me. And so I have a director, he's from Vancouver, his name is David McKay.
And then talking to him on the phone.
And the gist of the story is Sam Pelexowski works at the reservation desk of a high-class restaurant in New York City. And everyone who calls in, he becomes that character and has conversations with himself, basically. To live up here and to do shows up here, it's a small crowd, you know? It's a small, loyal, wonderful crowd of people up here who come and see shows, but it's finite. So what I want to do is I want to make the things up here because I'm inspired up here, and then I want to take them, I want to just take them out to the world and just tour them internationally. And I think that's the way that I can live here for a long period of time and continue to do the things I'm doing, but also continue to be like a creative, inspired artist who makes new things and is always trying new stuff.